Hello everybody and welcome back to Full House Sports here with myself Charlie. And before the video starts, please like, comment and subscribe. Anything you guys do is greatly appreciated as I try and become a one-man sports news bandwagon. Now tomorrow night sees a new era in boxing begin. A era that it feels like has been promised to us for quite a while now, but finally we are going to see Dana White's promotional company Zuffa or Zuffa. Someone's going to have to point me in the direction of how to pronounce that. Zuffa Boxing take their first card at the Apex. Of course, Callum Walsh is the headline act. He has been Dana White's, love child for a while, I think it's fair to say. And he is going to take centre stage headlining the inaugural Z01 card, faced off against experienced Mexican Carlos Ocampo. I think there's a lot of different angles on this. Is it a groundbreaking, ground-smashing event, earth-shattering event to start off with? No, it's not. But we've seen that, and actually that doesn't always work. We saw that when The Ring and Turki Al Sheikh first got involved with things and have said, we're going to have mega cards every month. Now we're not seeing hardly any fights, really. So I think, we are seeing fights, but we're not seeing fights as often as perhaps we'd like. I think this is a good card. I think you could look at it one or two ways, I think. I think the first way I would look at it is there's a lot of good contenders and prospects on this card. One guy I'm really looking forward to seeing the co-main is Misael Rodriguez, the Mexican middleweight. He won bronze at the 2016 Rio Olympics. Now, if you look at that 2016 Rio Olympics class, which I did earlier just to remind myself before doing the video, and there were some killers in that Olympics. You had in the middleweight class Janabek, who didn't even medal, Bertamir Melikuziev, very good Uzbek fighter with Golden Boy. Alan Lopez, who I don't actually know what's going on with him. I think he's fighting pro now in Mexico. He's only had 2 fights. You had Charles Conwell, decent super welterweight contender. You had Umbili from France. You had, I'm going to say this wrong, Ungwanisi Sueme. He challenged Janabek for the title in Kazakhstan, for the world middleweight title. It was a killer class. Also Anthony Fowler, but less said the better. He came through that and won bronze. I think it's fantastic to see him on this card. I'm really, really looking forward to seeing him. I think he's in a division, in the middleweight division, that's not full of stars now, and hopefully he can make a big push. There's a lot of questions around Zuffa Boxing. There's no doubt about it. There's a lot of questions about broadcasting. What's the title picture like? Are they going to work with the governing bodies? What's the ranking system like? Who's signing? There's so many unanswered questions. There's so many things going on that we're going, is it going to look like this? Is it going to look like that? I think fundamentally the most important thing at the minute is that they're putting cards on. We've also got the announcement, I think, pending that Z02 is going to take place, the second card with Jose Valenzuela versus Diego Torres. That's a great 50-50 fight. I think that could be an absolute war. Also on that undercard, I think you're going to have Gvojic fighting, who, again, former light heavyweight champion, a good fighter. He's fighting against Kalajic, who we've seen on cards before against David Morrell. So that's, again, another good 50-50, I guess, fights. And I think that's probably what Dana White is doing at the minute. He's making 50-50 fights. He's making fights that boxing fans want to see on cards. We don't want to see, and this has been a criticism before of boxing, and as a fan, I sometimes find it as well, is the undercard is filled with 80-20s. It's filled with, right, this is this guy. The broadcaster spends 10 minutes bigging this prospect up, saying he's the next best thing since Muhammad Ali. We go, great. Turns up in the ring. He's fighting a Polish plumber with a record of 8-6, and his 8 wins have come against his local shopkeeper. They come in, the prospect blasts him out, and it's all about, right, well, next we're going to step him up slightly in level, and he's going to face, instead of a plumber, he's going to face, the local postie. Like, it's just, you know what I'm saying. It's the analogies have been done time and time again. I think what Dana White is doing with these cards is he's filling them with genuine 50-50s. And again, I think this is a mindset that boxing could use from the UFC, which is one loss doesn't ruin a career. I think as boxing fans, since Mayweather, we've been fooled into thinking, like, your O can't go. But it's that old Michael Buff saying, someone's O has got to go. And the UFC, some of the best fighters of the UFC, some of the fighters who everyone loves, Gaethje at the weekend, for example, have been in real losses. Justin Gaethje was probably part of my favourite UFC knockout of all time. And he was the one lying face down as Max Holloway KO'd him. But we still love him. And I think that's probably what Dana White's trying to bring as well. It's like, a loss isn't the end of a career. It's not the end of it. You know, you want to see good fights. You're going to have guys lose. So I am looking forward to it. It's a new era for boxing. I think no matter what everyone says, I said a video the other day, there's a lot of different promotional companies out there now. So it's good to see these different angles coming in. I'm really looking forward to it. As always, guys, please like, comment, and subscribe. I'll try to cover all sports from all different angles. And I've been Charlie for Full House Sports. Have a great day.